I'm sure you've heard the news, but this true crime story is even more horrifying than you could imagine. Just a city over, a woman was convicted of a crime so heinous it's hard to believe it's real. She posted an ad to sell baby clothes, luring a 7-month pregnant woman into her home. What unfolded next was pure horror. The victim was beaten, stabbed, and had her unborn baby cut from her womb. Why? Because the attacker, a former nurse, had faked a pregnancy to her partner. When her partner came home to take her to a doctor's appointment, he found her covered in blood. Believing her story of a miscarriage, he rushed her and the baby to the hospital, unaware the real mother was suffering in their basement. The baby tragically didn't survive. Amazingly, the victim managed to call 911 and survived the attack. Despite the overwhelming evidence, the ex-nurse claimed self-defense, saying the pregnant woman attacked her first. The judge saw through her lies, sentencing her to over 100 years in prison, ensuring she would never harm another soul again. This case is a haunting reminder of the depths of human cruelty and the importance of vigilance and support for expectant mothers. The story begins with a seemingly innocent online ad. The attacker, a former nurse, had meticulously planned her crime. She knew that by posting an ad for baby clothes, she would attract the attention of expectant mothers. The victim, a 7-month pregnant woman, responded to the ad thinking she was getting a good deal on baby items. Little did she know, she was walking into a trap. The attacker invited the victim to her home under the pretense of selling the baby clothes. The house, which appeared normal from the outside, hid a sinister secret. As soon as the victim entered, the atmosphere changed. The attacker wasted no time in revealing her true intentions. The victim was overpowered and subjected to a brutal assault. The attacker, driven by a twisted desire to fulfill her fake pregnancy, resorted to unimaginable violence. She beat and stabbed the victim, ultimately cutting the unborn baby from her womb. The scene was nothing short of a nightmare. Meanwhile, the attacker's partner was completely unaware of the horror unfolding in their home. He believed his partner's story of being pregnant and was excited about the upcoming doctor's appointment. When he arrived home and found her covered in blood, he was horrified. She concocted a story about a miscarriage, and he, in his panic, rushed her and the baby to the hospital. At the hospital, the medical staff quickly realized something was amiss. The baby tragically did not survive the ordeal. The doctors and nurses were suspicious of the circumstances surrounding the miscarriage and alerted the authorities. Meanwhile, the real mother was left fighting for her life in the basement of the attacker's home. In a remarkable display of strength and resilience, the victim managed to call 911 despite her severe injuries. Her call for help was a crucial turning point in the case. The police arrived at the scene and were shocked by the brutality of the crime. The victim was rushed to the hospital where she received life-saving treatment. The investigation that followed uncovered the full extent of the attacker's deception. She had faked her pregnancy for months, going to great lengths to convince her partner and those around her. The evidence against her was overwhelming, and the case quickly went to trial. In court, the attacker tried to defend her actions by claiming self-defense. She alleged that the pregnant woman had attacked her first, and she acted in response. However, the evidence told a different story. The prosecution presented a compelling case, detailing the premeditated nature of the crime and the attacker's elaborate lies. The judge, seeing through the attacker's deceit, delivered a harsh sentence. She was sentenced to over 100 years in prison, ensuring that she would never have the opportunity to harm another person again. The verdict brought a sense of justice to the victim and her family, though the scars of the ordeal would remain forever. The community rallied together in the aftermath of the crime. Candlelight vigils were held in memory of the lost baby, and support poured in for the victim and her family. The case served as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need to support expectant mothers who can be vulnerable to such heinous acts. This tragic story highlights the depths of human cruelty and the lengths some will go to deceive and harm others. It also underscores the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of community support in the face of unimaginable adversity. As we reflect on this case, let us remember to stay vigilant and offer support to those who need it most. The victim's strength and courage in the face of such horror are truly inspiring. Her ability to survive and seek help despite the odds is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. This case will be remembered not only for its brutality, but also for the incredible bravery of the victim and the swift justice that followed. As we conclude this harrowing tale, let us take a moment to honor the victim and her family. Their ordeal serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of compassion, vigilance, and community support. Together, we can help prevent such tragedies and support those who have been affected by them. Thank you for joining us as we delve into this shocking and tragic case. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and remember to support one another in times of need. Until next time, take care.